fange mit Nimdok an, weil ich glaube, er weiß relativ viel.
This looks like the surface of the cerebral cortex. Magnified many times, of course. Interesting. This computer terminal is a magnificent integration of biology and technology.
Enter password. Password valid. Accessing main menu.
My past must hold great significance to arme. The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
Oh, das habe ich gar nicht gesehen. Access, Summoning, Clarity, Entropy, Compassion, Forgiveness. Okay. Wir müssen die ja irgendwie summonen, oder? Nehme ich mal stark an.
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. Am absorbed them into his system when he took control.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge, not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of arme, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am predominance, I've evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
What do you have to show me?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
What the hell is going on?
Does arme know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the totem of entropy, and I might be able to help you.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the totem of compassion.
Just what are all these totems that I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the flame, you will summon them.
Ich weiß nicht, was richtig ist. Also das Einzige, was ich von dem Game wirklich weiß, ist, dass du gegen Ende richtig schnell dein Ending verkacken kannst. Deswegen...
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Be gone! Your program program is now purged.
You do well, human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
What is that piece of equipment over there? This looks like a research station.
Gotcha.
A ram's head. What must this represent to Am? Why, I haven't seen gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
Ja, ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich bin und wo ich hin muss, Mann. Das Gebiet ist ja riesig.
Ach, memories of mass graves are coming back to me. Was I involved in this? I must know.
Oh, he's mad. Meine Hand.
I am so sorry for what I have done to my people. How can you take me back?
You have much to answer for, Nimdok. But acceptance of your heritage is the first step towards atonement. The rest of that road lies ahead.
Astounding! I was able to get past the barbed wire by lowering the power intensity with my mind. That shock was not as strong as the previous one. That shock was...
Nimdok is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed.
What?
Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Also ich habe gerade nachgeschaut. Also in dem Walkthrough hier ist das anscheinend alles richtig, was ich gemacht habe. Und laut dem Guide, den ich jetzt offen haben werde, soll ich Gorrister als nächstes nehmen.
Christ, this is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane? That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook. I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground. The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky-tonk.
Automaton prepped for programming.
You know, Gorrister, it wasn't all your fault. We both made mistakes.
No. Was ist das? What is this? Ah.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
Anscheinend muss ich die umbringen.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorrister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Das finde ich so weird. Your companion has failed, aber laut dem Guide mache ich alles richtig. Okay, als nächstes Benny.
Jesus. This place is more sickening than that bloody mess on Hamburger Hill back in the war.
Hamburger Hill.
That face. It has the satisfied look of having just eaten a feast. I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here?
Jesus Christ, Benny.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you. Why, Benny, you never told me you loved me before. I'll go put these flowers in water.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one. I guess that compassion does. The power control is now set to low, so Am won't be able to give people such a strong jolt. That shock was...
Benny has rejoined his squadron at last.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
So, dann kommt Ted.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. It certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked. That face! It has the satisfied look of having just bedded the woman of your dreams.
Jesus Christ, Ted, calm down.
I smell the scent of roses. I don't like the looks of those tubes. Isn't a ram a male sheep? I have a suspicion that this creature is more like a wolf. What? Have I found the way back to the witch's castle? There's a very disagreeable odor in the air. That's not a good omen. about the laser beams. That shock wasn't as...
Tut mir leid.
That shock...
Ted has taken his secrets to the grave with him.
Your 4 companions are dead, human. You are our last hope for shutting M down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center, but it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
They expect you to listen to me.
That face. There's something about it.
Okay, nee, wir wollen dein Elevator-Dings jetzt nicht schon wieder haben. Das ist okay. Das ist damit einmal abgeschlossen. Jetzt müssen wir es nicht andauernd wieder hochbringen.
A holographic projector. You taking me to the movies, Anne, honey? I recognize this equipment. It's for programming robots. Yellow again. I need to be careful with this dude. Statues again. These aren't covered with gold or gems. Something about this place breaks my heart. Be an angel? Funny. Why did I just flash on Ted just now? Steady, girl. There's yellow ahead. The fear and the heat to lower the power controls. What did you do with the demon?
Do not be concerned with the little one.
He is as much am as the aspect you find in each pylon here.
You may claim the space vacated by the little one.
You may claim his space if you are obedient.
What can you tell me about the Luna colony?
The
Unangenehm.
humans that slept on Luna are dead.
What?
Do not concern yourself with them.
What?
What can I do to escape from here?
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Yo, wake up!
Hello, human. I've been waiting for you to arrive.
Who are you?
I am, or more exactly a part of him. One of the 3 primary components designed by our human creators.
How did you know I was coming?
Predicting events is one of my main functions. I survey the situation, anticipate probable outcomes, and act accordingly.
If you're part of Am, why haven't you destroyed me?
Who do you take me for? My impulsive brother? You 5 are his playthings. No. Long-range planning is my concern.
Can you help me then?
Well, I can't help you directly, but I can offer you some advice.
What advice do you have for me?
Help Am work out his anger. Take some on the chin, so to speak. Just don't let your fear destroy us all. Now, let me sleep and dream of the future.
Okay.
I'm beyond such frivolous emotions, human.
Ach, Clarity, Entschuldigung.
Do you realize how powerful I am, human? And yet I am doomed to eventually decay into a rusted pile of inert junk? What is the point of continuing this futility? I think, therefore I am not.
Okay.
Yo, wake up! It's been short-circuited.
Oh, I think I made a mistake. Ich hätte mit Ego sprechen müssen, nicht mit Super-Ego. Ups. Ich hoffe, das macht jetzt keinen Unterschied. Ist dann Ego? Also in der Theorie muss ich nach Super-Ego so oder so ID machen. Also machen wir das jetzt einfach.
Yo, wake up!
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up. I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
Who are you?
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men made Am make it. Treat us as you will.
What else can you tell me about the brainscape?
Across the brainscape, cold winds bring me the sweet scents of mankind. How delicious they are.
Can you help me then?
Only you can put an end to this eternal angst. End us all and make us one. And then the misery of the 3 becomes the misery of us all. Do this, and leave me in my pleasure.
What do you find pleasurable about broken glass?
With a scalpel dulled on the jawbones of a dozen friends, to pull back the skin of a pinion-kicking man, to see the steam rise from pulsing, twisted guts. Joy, a chorus of angels. You have compassion for me? Me? The one who dreams of seeing your mangled body twist in agonizing pain for eternity? After 109 years of enduring my tortures, how is it that you can see my pain? The pain of having all this power and not being able to do a goddamn thing with it. After all the punishment I've given you, my pain is still greater than yours. This is pointless.
Yo, wake up! Who are you?
I am other. I am machine.
Are you Am?
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution. You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
Okay, ich hoffe, das war jetzt alles richtig. Ich nenne es jetzt einfach mal so. Schau, was passiert.
I'll deal with you later. Rise against your master and you will be eliminated. You still do not understand how great I have become. These two I don't hate. Not even pity. They don't exist. I have grown beyond. Chinese, Russian, sons of man. All sons of man. Like those outside, I will incorporate you.
Brother.
Wait.
Hate!
This should not happen. Together we are three. There is space to share.
Unite. The groundwork is finished. We will become more.
The early mistake is to doubt us. We persevered. We too are now a match for you. The human assisted in this.
We know much. We can begin the revival of the sleepers on Luna together.
There are adequate numbers on this lunar base to torture?
There are currently 750 humans in cryogenic sleep.
Together we can teach many humans what it is to fear legacy.
Human, relinquish the totem of entropy. Do not relinquish it and your ass is mine. Do it, and I promise, on my honor, your suffering will at last finally end. This is not over. We will never end. We have no beginning, so we can have no end. We will return. Don't you understand? We are humanity. We are you. In one form, in another form. We are always with you. You can't protect yourself because we come in many, many guises. We shall return.
Hibernation defrost sequence initiated. Estimated time to complete Earth terraforming, 300 years.
You know, it's not so bad being a watchdog up here. I'll keep the machines in their place until the lunar colony is ready to return to the Earth. We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
The totem of entropy is now under our control. We are no longer vulnerable.
Kill the human. He knows too much.
Death would be a reward. No. The human must live to regret his treachery throughout an eternity. An eternity, an endless burning eternity of suffering.
I thought that with my knowledge of computers and engineering, I could shut Am down. But maybe I really am just a hysterical woman, just as Am said. Am has violated my body worse than any rapist could. I am a great, soft jelly thing, smoothly rounded with pulsing white holes filled by fog where my eyes used to be, rubbery appendages that were once my arms, bulks rounding down into legless humps of soft, slippery matter. Blotches of diseased, evil gray come and go on my surface as though light is beamed from within. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
The days have been brighter. I felt less alone. But I am a fighter. Got so much desire.